Hey, what's up, guys? So, I know I haven't made a video in a while. I just really have not felt inspired to make anything, and generally what I do is focus on trying to find something, some kind of topic that I actually feel interested in talking about, so that I want to put the effort into the video that I want to, because I prefer to make higher quality videos, at least for what I think are higher quality videos anyway. So, I just wanted to make something. So, today I'm just going to be talking. I want to talk about something that I feel like a lot of us struggle with, something I know somebody who is in their later 20s definitely can relate to, and that is just kind of chasing the feelings that we had as kids. I know this is not any kind of original talking point or something that other people haven't talked about, but I just want to talk about it myself, so that's what we're doing here today. When I say that, something that I was realizing earlier is that as kids, we really just had nothing to worry about. We genuinely could just hang out with our friends, play video games all day, all night in the summer. You know, I still talk to my buddies today that I've known online for almost 15, 16 years now, playing Call of Duty, and I love being able to keep up with those guys. But you know, all of us have jobs and lives and relationships. Some of us are married, some of us have kids, and I know I'm not the only one that chases that feeling of innocence, just, you know, freedom, being able to do the things that we enjoy doing. As a kid, you so badly want to grow up and not just have to listen to your parents and be able to do whatever you want to do, but when you actually grow up, you realize that, man, this shit kind of sucks, having to have responsibility. And that's where I feel like a lot of people are just coping and not wanting to grow up into being an adult. But I don't think that you have to lose your soul and lose your happiness when you grow up. You know, it's like as soon as you become 18, okay, now it's time to get a job, now it's time to go to school, start a family, but I feel like you should still be able to do what genuinely makes you happy. And so I really respect people that don't worry about money and they just become an artist or a musician or fucking street performer, whatever it is, you know. Even people that are homeless, some people that are homeless could even be happier than a millionaire who's truly on the inside not happy with their life. That's not saying that I don't want money or I didn't want to be a millionaire, because I definitely do want to have money. Not having money and struggling, things like that shit sucks. A lot of people can say money doesn't buy happiness, but it sure makes things a whole lot easier, I will say. So what am I trying to say? I feel like as adults, all we're trying to do is chase that feeling of being carefree. And we're doing that by working. Like, the only reason why I am working is so that I can have time to myself, so I can have money to be able to have free time, so that I can go on vacation and so I can spend the time doing the things that I want to do. So it's like, as we get older, we're trying to regress and just chase that time in our life when we were younger and we were able to just do whatever we wanted to do. I hope that makes sense. If anybody knows what I'm talking about, you know, leave a comment. Let me know if you relate to that. Just the feeling of trying to chase the feeling that you had when you were a kid, you know, waking up on Christmas and genuinely being excited, and the whole month of October being excited for Halloween. You know, I don't feel that shit anymore. My life is so consumed by stress and things that stress me out and make me unhappy that I really can't live in the moment and enjoy all the things that I have and appreciate everything that I do have. And that's something I really try to do, is be present, live in the moment, and just be thankful for what I have. You know, I could be much worse off, and I never like to compare myself to somebody else and say, oh, my life could be better, or I could be so much worse off. You can only compare yourself to yourself. So please do that. Don't compare yourself to anybody else. Envy truly is the thief of joy. So that's the worst thing to do. But again, the realization I kind of had is that the older we get, we're just trying to get back to that feeling we had as kids, when we didn't have bills and we didn't have things to worry about, family members passing away, stress and drama of your 9-to-5 job, and things just making you unhappy, you know, having to worry about bills and money and all this different shit. So the older and older you get, and the more you learn about the world and how cruel it can be and how many stressful things there are out there, all you're trying to do is make money to get back to being a kid, because I feel like many of us were happier as kids. There was many points in my life when I was a kid that I really was unhappy. I was very depressed, and I'm not chasing those times, and I'm very thankful that I don't feel like I do at that time anymore. But I miss that time, those times of being carefree and just having the time to do whatever I wanted. And I know that as humans, we are meant for so much more than just working a 9-to-5 job or whatever kind of job it is, and you're unhappy and you're not feeling fulfilled. You want to be, as a human, appreciated and fulfilled and happy. It's one of the most basic needs we have as a species. And so I hope that anybody listening to this can relate to what I'm saying. You know, my ramblings can make some sense. You know, really think about what you're chasing in your life. Why are you doing the things that you're doing? Why are you so focused on making money and trying to get back to that feeling? Are you just feeling like you're chasing that nostalgia? Because I really do feel that a lot myself too. It's like, I'm not even missing a particular video game or something. I'll have a memory of like, oh man, it'd be fun to play that game. And then I play it and it doesn't hit the same. It's more like I'm chasing that nostalgia. So I believe the best thing we can do, I don't want to just be a doomer and be depressing. I want to have some kind of message to this and a point to this. I think the best thing that we can do is live in the moment, appreciate what you do have, and just work for what you want to have. If you want to be able to have more free time and be carefree, you do have to sacrifice some things. You need to spend time making money and allowing yourself to have the free time and the things that you need to be able to be happy, which some of us, that means we do have to make money to be able to vacation and do things like that. But there's many other avenues. You could go and volunteer somewhere. I'm sure you can get a free flight to go fucking volunteer in another country. Just don't waste your life doing things that truly don't make you happy because you're just chasing money. Chase happiness, whatever that means for you. I believe you really need to chase that sense of wonder, whatever that may be for you. For me personally, it's traveling. I love traveling and experiencing the world and seeing new things, and that's why I work and that's why I make money, so that I can travel. The kind of sense of awe that I had as a child is gone now. Of course, I have to find it in new ways, and for me, that's what traveling does for me. So find whatever that is for you. I hope that makes sense. I hope somebody can get some kind of positive message out of this. The main point I want to make is that just live in the moment. If you feel like being able to be carefree, have more free time to yourself, and spend time with your friends and your family like you did when you were a kid, do the things that you need to do to allow yourself to do that. And that might mean that you need to make some money. And this could be, a wake up call to people that are working some fucking dead end job that's not getting you towards your goals, and you need to do something about it. Don't just complain and bitch and moan that you don't have money or you don't have time. Do something. I don't give up. And if I can give any kind of piece of advice to anybody, it would be just don't fucking give up. Keep pushing yourself. Just do everything you can. But again, live in the moment. Appreciate the people around you that are there for you and they love you and they care for you. And don't take that for granted. Again, I hope you guys can make some sense of my ramblings there, and let me know what you think. Do you feel similar to me? Like you're nostalgic for those times as a kid and just being carefree, not worrying about money and a job and all that bullshit, and you're wanting to get back to that time? And how are you going to do that? What are you chasing in life? What's going to make you happy? Let me know. Give me a goal or something that you're trying to achieve. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.